on, guys? Welcome back to the Robert Kenyon 71K YouTube channel. Today we are finally putting the new Holley carb on the race car. I've said we was going to do this like 100 times, I'm sure, in multiple videos. We're finally putting on the new carb today, so stick around and let's get to it. So we're taking the breather off. Probably needs to be cleaned. It looks like it's pretty freaking dirty. Of course, I haven't cleaned it in a while. Of course, we haven't had the car on the track either, but we're going to take the breather off. Then we'll unhook the gas line from here. Pull this gas line over. I'll remove the 4 mounting bolts and remove the throttle linkage. We'll pull the carb just like we did whenever we did our rebuild videos before. Move this gas line here. So we'll have to have our inlet for our new carb. Pretty sure that don't come on the new carb. Here. Set it off. Over out of the way. I'm gonna take the throttle linkage off. Beautiful day out today. Good day to get this done. We've been needing to do this for a while, so I'm finally going to knock out this off the project list, and I will like to be race ready. There's a little touch up on paint. And finishing the brake line in the back. Our carb, which shouldn't be too hard because I put some pretty good bolts in here. Try to keep it from getting all ratted up and being a pain in the hind end, but we'll see how these studs are, because these studs can be a pain most days. I'm actually going to lay my bolts right there. Well, my nuts and my washers. Fit there. Some of y'all are gonna be like, well, didn't you just rebuild the other carb? Rebuild this carb you're taking off. Why are you taking it off if you rebuild it? Blah, blah, blah. I'm taking this one off and going to a new one because A, I don't like this carb. It's old and wore out. Even though I rebuilt it, it's still got an issue somewhere that we cannot figure out. B, you can see somebody's permatexed up the holes here. I bought a true Holley 2-barrel that's made for racing. It's a box stock 4412 that is a racing carburetor. So that's what we went with. We went with the real deal. And here is our brand new Holley. Got all kinds of springs and bolts, new gasket, Holley stickers, which, you know, every sticker adds like 400 horsepower to your car. But here is our new Holley carb. She is pretty. I think she's going to run really, really well for us. Just setting the new carb on here. Hopefully she slid right on. She did. It should level out there good. Make sure the butterflies open good with that new gasket. They do. So now we'll take our nuts and washers. I'm just going to hand start them on each one. And you do a crisscross pattern. So this is number 1. Might not be number 1 by their book. This is my number 1. Number 2 is over here. Gonna get it back on there. Gotta make sure I don't do what I did the last time I was putting the carb back on. For the first video we did working on a carb, cause you know, if you guys remember, I snapped said bolts off. Then you go number 3, which is a pain to get into for sure. And number 4, back here on the back corner. Really gotta say thanks to my cameraman though. At least I got my cameraman here today. Make this a lot easier for me. Alright, so start right here on the first one. Just tighten it down. Right now is where I wish I had warp speed so y'all could sit there and watch me. But I might get that in the editing process. Just want them good and snug. Like I said, I don't want to snap another one off again. Alright, we've got her on. Now we just got to hook up our fuel line. Put our breather rod in so I can put my air filter back on it. Said we are going to keep this old, nasty, used up piece of junk for a spare. Alright, we're putting our throttle cable back, throttle rod, I should say. It ain't really a throttle cable. Back on. Actually, I gotta remember how I want to do this because it's different every time. It's always different. Something's always different. Right. There. And there. If I can get it started. Good to get this adjusted now before I have fuel in it. That way I'm not sitting here flooding the motor out. Just a little bit of slack enough to do that right there, and we got our throttle hooked back up. Now we just got to hook the fuel line up and we should be ready to start tuning the car. Alright, now we're going to put our fuel line back on. Get her nice and tight. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and check for any leaks or anything before we continue with the video, just to make sure we have everything ready from where we go to start adjusting the carburetor. We're going to try to fire it up for the first time, see what happens where it's just set with the base settings. Yeah, battery ain't going to cooperate. Be back if you want it. Because it wasn't a very hard process to swap the carb out. We got the carb on, had one leak, got it tightened up and fixed perfectly. As you can see from the footage, we got it running pretty quickly. It didn't take much at all other than a slight adjustment here on our air fuel screws. Slot adjusters, they call them your idle screws. Just a very slight adjustment. We want a quarter return on each one, and she's up and running perfectly. So like I said before, we knew something was wrong with the other carb. Even after rebuild, there was something just not right with that carb. I think something was just missing from the inside, and I really can't figure out what was missing, because everything I took out I put back in the videos. So she's got her new carb on, runs great. We just got to finish up doing the back brakes. Once the brakes are done, I'm gonna give it a quick sand down and get rid of all this junk and orange peel, and give her a new shot coat of paint, and throw some new decals on the roof and some new decals on the side, and she'll be ready to go for whenever we're ready to head to the track again. So guys, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.